And me and Trey were talking the other night, and I said this to him, and this is something that really hits me every day. Every day I walk in the building, and I walk by that front desk, and Mr. Coleman isn't there. And I know how badly he wants to come to work, but they can't let him in the building because he's older, and it would put him at risk. We all have to make our own decisions. But if you decide to be here, and you're here, and I decide to be here, and I'm here, how grateful I am for the opportunity.
I'm John Coleman. I've been with the Carolina Panthers for 25 years. As an active security ambassador, meeting and greeting and keeping people happy, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it.
We're going to call Mr. Coleman right now because he has a Panther jersey with his name on it, a number on it, and he asked me if he can leave the shirt up there in the lobby. He retired. What he doesn't know is we're going to call him today and tell him that we're going to name the West lobby the John Coleman lobby.
Someone's calling you.
Somebody calling me?
Yeah, you know how to answer that?
Oh, look at Hey, Mr. Tepper. Hey.
I got to tell you, so they told me that you asked if you can leave your shirt
down in the West lobby.
Yes, sir.
Down there. So, that's definitely fine, but I got a surprise for you.
You do?
Here's your surprise for today. So I decided that West Lobby, we're going to rename that West Lobby the John Coleman Lobby.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
Oh, my goodness.
So you're going to be, that name's going to be there for as long as that lobby's there.
Oh, my goodness. Now you told my wife is crying over there.
I'm crying too, see?
Well, I'm crying a little bit too, John.
We've known each other for a few years here, and I love coming to you for advice and such, and almost different days. So,
I'm happy to do that.
We don't have the words. Thank you so much. That is so beautiful.
You're a
Special guy, and just want you to know that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Oh, thank you.
No, you're welcome. Listen, it was well deserved, and I think everybody that's come through this building has enjoyed your wisdom and talking to you. And if you didn't think I thought that was special, you know now that I did. All right, that's a little teary-eyed thing, so.
It was awesome.
This is awesome. You can't have a greater honor than that, Yeah, you can't have a greater honor than that.
How crazy of a rookie year has it been for you?
I mean, I don't even know, man, because I don't know anything different than this right now. So right now, this is the norm. At the end of the day, none of us want to, get anybody else's family sick. Nor do we want to bring that type of stuff in the locker room. So it's just everybody's taking it to the highest of importance.
What's your vibe like going into the stadium? Like you usually listen to music, podcast, or what do you kind of do on the drive in?
Yeah, man, I let Sirius do what Sirius does. Zone out and just drive, to be honest. Get my mind right, get my mind ready for the day.
You been getting used to getting tested every morning like this?
Oh, yeah. Every morning.
Ready?
Yep.
Have a good day.
Thank you, too. I got around 4:30 this morning. My first omelet around 6:15. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Camp MVP.
Is it ham and cheese shack?
Yeah, no cheese.
No cheese? All right. Yep. The one thing about Shaq, he like garlic salt. Which, nah, I've been meaning to get it. All right. Shaq, when I come back Thursday, I'll have it for you.
Appreciate you, bro.
No problem.
Got him. None of us get to practice without this man right here. My name is Willie Etheridge. I'm the team chef for the Carolina Panthers. This kitchen would have at least 11 people on this line working right now. But because of this virus, we're down to 6 on one strip. It's a little bit strenuous because we have to work a little longer, harder, and faster, but it's worth it to keep everybody safe and healthy. That's our biggest task, these gloves back and forth. The hungry time when those players coming to eat, you gotta be on top of your A game. We have to do more individual detail work. So everything is more individualized now because of the pandemic. The basic thing is good, healthy, clean food, and it's gotta be quick and on time.
Can I get some grits, please? Oh, you don't have to. Oh, one of those right there. That old school, it just do something to your soul, man, you know? Either that or my gospel music, you know? Just a little bit of cheese, please, just a little bit. Love and happiness. Have a good day. What up, dog? There we go. Off it. Hey, let's start fast, let's be smart. We still finna kick their ass. Here we go. You ready? We hot? That's it. Appreciate you guys.
We're gonna start cleaning the rest of the field equipment. First, we're gonna start with these footballs. I try to spread out the footballs as much as possible, so when I come through and spray each one, I'm able to get all the surface area. So here I'm gonna use a spray recommended by Wilson in the NFL. Once I spray down the footballs, I'm gonna let them sit for about 10 minutes to let the disinfectant do all of its work. Now that was just the quarterback balls. Now I have to do the special teams balls, the running back footballs, the wide receiver footballs, and every position group has their own set of footballs that I now have to sanitize. So boys, we have to spray everything first, let it sit out for 10 minutes so the disinfectant can do all of its work, and then we'll come back through and wipe it all down, flip it to the other side, and spray that down as well. The goal here is to disinfect every single surface that a player, coach, or staff member may touch while we're out of practice. That way, next time when we come out to practice, everything's disinfected, we know everything's clean, and we know everything's safe for our players to use. This process usually takes about an hour after the last player walks off the field, which after practice usually takes about 30 minutes to 45 minutes for the last player to walk off. So it's about almost a 2-hour process getting off the field at the end of the day.
When the athletes are back in the facility, we want to do whatever we can do to make sure that they get recovered and regenerated so they can go do it the next day and the day after that and the day after that. Anybody on the outside, you know, before they come in and work with our athletes, you know, they've entered the daily cadence of testing, so they're getting tested every day, you know, and then making sure that we get the results back and that they're good to go before they come in and intermix with our athletes. When the athletes come in, they're usually set up on appointments for about 30 minutes. So what we'll do is we'll make sure every 10 minutes or so that our masseuses take a break, sanitize the station, change out towels, change out gloves, all of that type of stuff. Just kind of making sure that we have a period of time where they are away from each other, and then, you know, the athlete will lay back down and get back to work. But it is important to make sure that we're keeping that station sanitized, not only between athletes, but while the athlete is on there as well.
We'll wait for the rest of the guys to get in here first. Make sure when we sit down, try to find a space where you're not within 6 feet. Make sure we have social distance. Make sure we're going to be separated. Obviously, once we start bringing groups up, we'll have more room, but keep your masks on, please. We'll go like we did last time. We'll go all 4 groups. First group, go ahead and come up. Person will take the mic. Good chance he's not going to rap to Russianist look, but if he did, we got him. We got everything available and picked up. Good talk, pre-snap. Right there it is. For us, the 8K wall gives us an availability to get the guys up and engaged in a walkthrough and a meeting in order to regain their focus and stay engaged and talk through it themselves as opposed to just watching film and letting it run. Now they're able to engage and be active, and I think that's really brought the life to it. So my eye should be picking up the 2 and the 3 here and staying with depth. All right, last rep here, I think, for the 1s. You know, obviously, given the situation with the COVID and social distancing and everything else, I think it's huge for us to be able to have separate spaces to where I can work with the punt interior, Ed can take the gunners up top, they can go through all their technique and teach tape and really detail that up in a separate environment to keep guys spaced out and engage them directly one-on-one while I can be down here with these guys and have enough space and a big screen and be able to interact while also being the same way, being socially distanced throughout. All right, you guys got to go to O&D. Here we go, E-Tour.
Here they are.
A lot of them. That's awesome. All right. Have you seen these yet?
Pretty good.
Yeah, they look great. These are
Each pack's got a mask, a wipe, and a gel pack. Everybody walking up the queue line, every guest coming to the building is going to have an opportunity to have one of these in their hand. The idea is make them safe. They know when they get here, they'll be prepared for it. They'll be safe when they walk around the building.
Yeah, I mean, we've got 100,000 of these, so when we have fans in the stadium, we're ready for them. And I think Honeywell's done a great job with these packs. They're great branding, and hopefully people don't keep them as souvenirs. There we go. Perfect.
We've got some news to share, both the staff internally and more importantly, fans externally, that we're not going to have fans in the stadium on September 13th. The plan is to send it out around 2 o'clock today. It's important to know that we need to communicate. It's okay to be disappointed. We are disappointed. Dave wants to know we're fighting for the fans. We're fighting for the team. We want the team to have a competitive advantage, not disadvantage. For folks that want to come out to games, that want to come out to the stadium, we want them here. It's a fluid situation. This decision's for the 9-13 game against the Raiders. It is not a full 2020 season decision. With that said, if you don't have any more questions, we need to get on the phones, control what we can control, and answer their questions. I appreciate you guys.
Jeff, hey, Bryce Garvey with the Carolina Panthers. How you doing today?
Good afternoon, sir. This is Jessica O'Neill with the Carolina Panthers. Hope you are doing well.
Despite our best efforts, we're looking at a scenario where we don't have any fans in the building on the 13th.
We are hopeful that we will be able to have a limited number of fans in the stands. Second home game on October 4th. So I'll keep you posted about that option. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much and have a great day.
We're working our best towards the Arizona Cardinals game.
My preference would have been the Raiders.
Absolutely.
Well, we as a Panther Nation, we're doing well. I mean, the news is unfortunate, but we support the team at home and at the stadium, so we will be pounding, watching the guys. Hopefully we get a week 1 win.
I'm glad y'all are understanding about this news. Like I said, it's not what we wanted, but hopefully it's temporary and we'll get back to having you guys in your seats here soon.
We're looking forward to it.
Thanks for coming out today. This is a really important project for us. These tarps are going to be amazing. Seat coverings, would you say they're 8 rows? They're going to go up 20 feet. Okay, this is going to be fabulous all the way around. And that color of blue pop is going to be fantastic as well. So I know we've talked about the keep pounding kind of over the field suites. Do you mind offering a little bit of explanation on visually what that might look like for me?
Absolutely. So one of the NFL's recommendations was to have team branding behind the goalpost. So we'll have that keep pounding going behind there, and then the 2 sponsorships on the right and left side of the bunker suite. From a long distance and the size of these tarps will give great visibility for the sponsors on TV.
I know we're getting really close to being ready for game day. That first game against the Raiders is going to be upon us before we know it, so we're looking forward to seeing this come to life. Awesome.
Excited to execute.
Bonner, what's up, man? It's Los. I am walking onto the field. You got me?
Copy that, Los.
So I'm going to give you crowd noise now. You ready?
Go ahead, man. Let her rip.
So they recommend a window from 80 to 85 on the dB meter.
So we'll start low on 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, and
All right, I'm at 85 dB right now in crowd.
Yeah, I got that. It's loud and clear.
All right, now I'm gonna give you a music track on top because we're allowed to do that. So here we go. How's that?
Oh yeah, she's humming loud and clear. Yeah, perfect. Coach just said whatever you do on game day, do it tonight.
So we should be all set. Just follow this all set.
Copy that.
Thank you.
All right, man, let's do this.
Tonight we have FanFest. My daughter is so excited tonight to watch you guys practice. And I started thinking about all the little kids here in Charlotte. The schools aren't open. Okay, they can't go to school. They can't get out. They're in the house. This is an opportunity for us to make a lot of kids smile here in the city of Charlotte and around here. That's how I look at it. So I told them, we'll make it fun. But the only thing I ask is that when we do the football right.
Welcome into Bank of America Stadium. We have cameras, we have monitors everywhere. When the players come out of the tunnel, they're actually waving to fans like these.
We miss you guys. Appreciate you all watching. Hopefully we come out and put on a show for you guys tonight.
Even though the fans aren't here, we want to bring this experience to you. Let's go down to our Bank of America interview zone. Kristen Balboni with the head coach of the Carolina Panthers, Matt Rule.
Matt, this is a little bit different than how we would normally do this in a regular season, but we appreciate it. We got the setup all here so that we can do this safely.
Well, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy. I hope all the fans at home are excited to watch us out here tonight.
So I'm feeling very lucky to be down here tonight. It was a long process and a lot of COVID testing to be on the field just for tonight with our televised practice. And it's probably going to be the only time that I get to be down here at all this season. The NFL came out with rules that said sideline reporters cannot be out on the field. Teddy, thank you for joining us in the middle of practice tonight. I have to know, how did you develop that leadership, that sense that this is your team in the midst of a pandemic while you were joining a new team with a bunch of new teammates? We're working on this, guys. We're a little bit far away to be able to hear each other. So we've done a couple of them, and with the crowd noise and with the music, it is a little bit hard for them to hear me, and with the masks as well. But we're doing our best. It's all part of trying to make this work in a safe environment, and most importantly, keeping the coaches and the players safe.
This is our first opportunity for the people out there in the world to see who we are. Not who we were, not who we will someday be, but who we are. This will be one of the craziest years ever in the National Football League. Nobody knows what to expect. Okay, the next time that we perform on TV will be the Raiders game. When we step on the field, it is all about the football. I want to see a defense trying to knock the ball out. No penalties, no missed assignments, none of the silly kid football. Those are the situations that will determine what type of team we have this year, what type of season we have. If we have those guys, then we'll win.